Next week, music lovers from around the world will be flooding into New York City for the CMJ Music Festival.
Here to tell us which up-and-coming bands to see before they hit it big is music writer and friend to the show, Chaz Kangas. Hey, Chaz.
Hey, Chaz. Okay, before we start,
You know what Lola's gonna ask.
got a freestyle about CMJ.
CMJ is a music utopia, every single genre in a cornucopia. From Brooklyn to the Lower East Side, it's CMJ time, so come on, let's ride.
We're ready to ride. We ready to ride. All right.
Chaz.
Always deliver. Thank
It's
you,
so much
Chaz.
fun. I love it. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way.
Yes, please.
What exactly does CMJ stand for, and how big is this festival?
Well, CMJ stands for College Media Journal. It used to stand for College Music Journal, but because of the explosion in recent years, it now encompasses numerous different multimedia. It started in 1981, and this is now going to be the 33rd installment of it.
My goodness.
Wow.
Prior to the internet, that used to be the only way for a lot of college radio and up-and-coming bands to really be seen by public, like in New York, all around. And now it's just gotten bigger each year. They've brought in, more people in. It's broken so many bands, especially in recent memory. So
Now, in '81, it started with only 2 bands. Now, how many are there?
as of this morning, there are 1,400 different
kidding.
artists and bands performing.
And 80 different venues?
Yep, yeah, it
around
takes
the
place
city.
all over the city. In New York, a lot of times, especially with how prices are going up for rent, so many wonderful venues have just fallen by the wayside. But by that same token, so many more have constantly been being erected.
It's
and now, the CMJ is a wonderful time to go and find a new favorite place.
Well, that's true. I know in the past, the festival has helped break bands like Arcade Fire, Mumford and Sons. Then Lady Gaga and Kendrick Lamar have, etc. The list goes on of people who have actually performed there or been discovered there. And I think that's a great opportunity to them. But who should we be on the lookout for this year?
Well, this year, all eyes are going to be on rapper Riff Raff, who's beginning.
He's a rapper, and his name is Riff Raff. So aspirational.
Formerly MTV Riff Raff. He was actually believed to be the source for James Franco's character from Spring Breakers.
You are kidding. They look exactly alike.
Makes sense.
And
He's kind of scary looking.
I think it's really welcoming how he looks. Those one-of-a-kind sort of things, can't take an eye off him. That friendly smile.
All right.
Okay.
So what makes Mr. Riff Raff so special?
Well, he's just a very eccentric figure. Some people think that he might be an artist doing a performance art piece. Some may believe he's just exactly that out there. But he's performing, he's collaborated with a bunch of different hip-hop artists. CMJ looks to be his moment to have all eyes on him and really deliver in a performance.
And what about the No No No's?
No No No's are a Stockholm trio who always a good time for fun dancing, especially in the all-night music marathons at CMJ.
Right.
And they have an amazing song called Pumping Blood. And so it's always going to be great to hear some whistling on the dance floor recreated, and just a really wonderful, really charismatic outfit.
Okay, Pumping Blood, No No No's. Okay, got it.
All right, so how do up-and-coming bands or the college bands get on the list? Because I'm sure everyone wants to be on it.
They have a large submission policy, people sending in different demos. It goes on all year round pretty much. And they keep rolling out the new names that are coming out. So while it is officially closed for this year, there's always new bands being named.
And they all have, not all, but a lot of them have interesting names, quirky names, strange names. Apparently the word ghost is really huge this year.
Yep.
Do tell.
So far, 7 bands have the name Ghost in them this year. Yeah, I think it sort of reflects how right now the really hot production in indie music across all genres is a very spacey sort of vibe, very airy, sweeping vocals.
Ethereal.
Okay, so how do they determine who gets to keep the name? Whoever gets the first big single out, or they just keep spelling it differently? What?
Oh, I think they just add different things to it. We're Ghost Beach. We're Ghost Fire.
We're Ghostbusters.
Hey, what are you going to call them?
Right.
I love that you caught that. Okay, and is it true, please tell me this is true, Cisco,
Oh my God.
Mr. Thong, the Thong Thong Thong, is going to be performing?
He's back.
Where did they find him?
In the hearts of millions.
In the hearts of millions.
Because that's the only place he was.
Yeah, either that or in the space shuttle orbiting Earth sipping Pepsi in that wonderful commercial.
Oh, I remember that.
So,
So Cisco, is he going to put on a show? Is he just going to do the thong song and thong on out of here? What is he going to do?
He's headlining a night of soul music at SOB's coming up.
You are lying.
So will it be all his own music, or we have some new stuff?
One can hope for new stuff. Cisco is not a gentleman who disappoints.
That's true.
So.
He puts on the show, to be fair. He's very energetic.
Yeah.
But at this conference, this whole thing, this festival, it's not just about the music. There's also some panel discussions, some seminars. So what are some of the topics that are covered?
Yeah, well, the badge gets you access to not only all these shows, but during the day, the NYU Kimmel Center is hosting several different panels. Everyone's going to be there, from producers like Just Blaze is going to be there, Benny Blanco is going to be there, as well as various A&Rs working in really everything from vice presidents of marketing to brand management to even music journalists to even DJs, radio DJs.
So it sounds like a huge networking opportunity, not only for a young up-and-coming band, but someone who's hoping to maybe find a job in the music industry.
Yeah, and anyone with any interest in being even a satellite to the industry should definitely go meet whoever you can. Everyone, if they don't know somebody, then they know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And just a wonderful place to meet and just interact with music fans.
Well, with 1,400 different things going on, how does one keep up or decide which ones they should go to? Is there like a tier of excellence that we pick on?
Well, they put a guide out. It's available online, and also people purchase badges. It comes with a little booklet, and I think the best way to do it is either go through it once, find all the bands you recognize and want to see, find all the acts like a Cisco who you've always wanted to see, and then from there just go on the bands with the most fun names you can find.
Well, are there different venues that are more prominent than others?
I'd say they have it pretty varied up where, you know.
Like Hole in the Walls, and SOBs is pretty popular
That's
too.
true.
Yeah.
Wait, so how does one go about purchasing tickets? Can we still do that?
Yep,
Okay.
I believe they're available online, and otherwise
Okay.
they're definitely still available right by the NYU Kimmel Center is usually where they have badges for sale. There's a discount for students.
Oh,
And
I'm a student.
There you go.
Are you performing?
Yes, we need to know that.
I'm not performing this year.
Come on.
However, I will absolutely be in attendance because this is my 10th year of attending it, and there's always so many great shows. Saturday night, there's at Arlene's Grocery is the No Pulp Showcase, where rapper Soul Khan and band The Bottom Dollars are going to play, and No Pulp always puts on a great lineup for CMJ.
So you've been going for 10 years. What's the best moment you've had at CMJ?
Really, I think probably the most vivid one that stands out that I was happy to see is when rap group Odd Future played in 2011 and did a balcony dive from the second balcony of Terminal 5. And were caught and no one was hurt.
Are you
Wow.
kidding?
So that was wonderful. Once rapper Action Bronson, after a show kept getting delayed, performed in the audience at 4 in the morning. That was at SOBs. And really just getting the chance to really see a lot of artists who don't get a chance to come to New York very often, like seeing like a lot of Southern hip hop acts like The Clips or Trade the Truth, or even genres that get largely ignored, like Big Frida before she had the new show premiering, I believe, next week. She came and played CMJ about 3 years ago.
Okay, I'm sorry, really quickly. Is Big Frida an artist? I mean, I know she twerks, and she just broke the Guinness Book of World Records for twerking,
radio
or just set the
show.
record. But who is Big Frida? Explain this phenomenon.
There's a genre of hip hop that's predominant in New Orleans called bounce.
Right, I
And
know about bounce.
And a segment of that is sissy bounce.
Sissy bounce. Okay.
Which was really prevalent in a lot of the gay clubs and gay areas. And Big Frida, in a lot of ways, is one of the most prolific, visible artists in that subgenre.
How does sissy bounce differ from normal bounce?
It has more of a presentation tinge to it, for the most part.
Okay, a little more flamboyant than regular bounce. Okay,
Will
got
there
it.
be a lot of that bouncing going on at the festival this year?
Oh, every genre is going to be there. I'm hoping
Every
to see so
genre.
much bouncing, even in the polka acts.
All right, well,
So-
since we won't be able to see you bounce there at the festival, can you take us to break with a little bit of your flow again? Take us to break.
Going to break right here with The Rise. We know we're doing it here. Something for your eyes, something for your ears, something for all senses. So find us next time we represent this.
Represent Chaz in the house!
And you're watching Rise Entertainment 360 for your senses.
Never disappoint. What?